And welcome back to Bitcoin Advisors channel. My name is Chris, bringing it to you here from Westlake Village, California. Another beautiful day out there, and I'm going to make this one short and sweet on the 4-hour time frame. What are we looking at? Well, it looks like we're about to get a resolution of this range here. However, Bitcoin's in this place where it's kind of bore everybody to death, and yeah, we're about to have an hourly closure. We did close above the, we did not take out the wick, but we did take out the candle body here. And any kind of a tick just above 20,750, I think that'll be good enough to do it for a move, at least back up to around 21,000. But here's what I would wait for is the higher term time frame, the 4-hour time frame. And it looks like what's going on right now, momentum will remain cross to the upside as long as we're closing above 20,130, which is this guy right here. However, here's what I would say. I'm going to put on a quick little chart here and say, this will be resolution of the range. Above 20,750 on a 4-hour time frame, and I am looking for the move to get hit. Next target would be 21,676, and very likely that will bleed on to a move all the way up to 22,800. Okay, any kind of a closure back below this guy right here, any kind of a closure below 19,344, very likely we get a move down back to 18,500. If that breaks, next target down 17,000. So we got a lot at stake here. And what happened today, the Fed minute meeting, the Federal Reserve announced that they are very likely going to raise interest rates by 0.75 basis points this month. That'll be coming up, I believe, Wednesday next week. And what else happened? The ISM numbers, that's the manufacturing numbers, which is a leading indicator on the economy, came out worse than expected. So that is a point for the bears. And then what else do we have going on here? Dixie, here's another reason why I'm kind of just a little bit in disbelief on this rally here. And why is that? The dollar. The dollar is flying to the moon right now. Apparently, they are raising rates in Europe, and they're raising rates in a recession, and that is a recipe for disaster. It makes the dollar look really strong, the euro look weak. The euro and the yen and various other currencies are falling to the floor, and meanwhile the dollar is parting to the upside. So hey, it looks like the best move if you're looking to be bullish was on the US dollar over, let's look at the monthly here. Going back from June this year, June, dollar has absolutely rallied, and on a macro level, we did break out here. We got the retest, and we're flying back to the moon. So where's our next target over the next month or two? I'm looking for first target at 110, and we just hit the 107 mark today. Second target over some, probably over the next few months, dollar up to about 123. So a strong dollar, you would think that's a good thing for the economy. It's bad. It's bad for stocks, bad for Bitcoin. So we've got volatility increasing on the monthly time frame. The Stokes are crossed to the upside, momentum to the upside, and then we got the dollar back in the bullish control zone. So all kind of points for the bears if you're looking for a downside move on Bitcoin. What else that I want to bring up on Bitcoin price action today? So back into it really quick here on the 4-hour time frame. Another thing here is we will have bearish divergence forming if we cannot take out 21,344. Looks like this really, I mean, if we take out this wick right here, I would say even on a 2-hour time frame, which will close here, and we are on the 2-hour, coming right up to that purple 200, which we rejected off at last time. Are we going to close above? Volatility is increasing, momentum is to the upside, and do we have any bearish divergence? Again, forming, if we cannot close a 2-hour back above there, we'll have 1, 2, 3, and that would be 4 drives of bearish divergence, and that should get you a drive at least back to the bottom side of the range, or I would say the green 55 coming in at 19,868 on the 2-hour time frame. So we'll have to see, you know, this candle, if it has any volume. Volume looks pretty weak right now, but we've got another 51 minutes on this 2-hour candle. But I would say this, you know, just a 4-hour closure back above, you know, 20,500. The measure move off of this ascending triangle is going to be, you know, technically speaking, let's look at it from a candle body closure to, yeah, so that just gets you up to here, right to that wick at 20,900. So, you know, that's going to be a key pivot, you know, taking out the wicks. Right, wicks like to get filled with price action to the upside and to the downside. So keep that in mind going forward. And again, you know, overall, Bitcoin can get a bounce all the way up to, you know, 22,700, 23,000 on the daily time frame. Let's see what we got here. And again, yeah, if we take out that wick, that could very, very likely give us a quick move up to 21.2. But I am expecting this rally to fail. So even if we do get a move back up there, and you can see this is, you know, playing out pretty technically right now. The measure move off of this descending triangle is going to be something like this. And that, yeah, that gets you a move up to 23,000, back to the top side of the range. So is that coming to fruition right before our very eyes? Could we get a quick wick up there and then straight back down? Yes, I do think that move is in the cards. And yeah, I would not buy the breakout, right? I would buy the retest. So typically what happens is something like this. We break the range, which is coming in at 22,500. And again, we got 49 minutes left on this candle, so this could very easily come back down. You got to be really careful in this type of price action. But another point for the bulls is, yeah, first time, you know, we've been away from the bullish control zone for a very long time. The last time we got in there was way back here in June, around June 6th. The first time back, you usually reject. The second time back to the bullish control zone, typically we'll get back in there for some price action. But what happens with this market? You know, Bitcoin's going to do whatever NASDAQ does. And why is the market rallying right now? The Fed said the 100 basis point rate hike is off the table. So they're going to do 0.75%. Now, these are still the biggest rate hikes we've ever seen in a very long time. And I think the terminal rate they have posted at, don't quote me, 3.25 by the end of the year. So that's bad for stocks, bad for the economy, and just in general. What's typically happened, if you look back at the markets, when the Fed makes an announcement of the rate hike, and it's in line with expectations. Again, they were pricing in a 75% basis point rate hike. I think there was an 83% chance. So what I'm trying to say is it usually takes a day for the market to interpret it. So we usually rally the day of the announcement and then the day after come back down. So I am a bit cautious here with this move. Is it going to be a fake out? And I think CME is probably going to be a better way to judge this. Spot price has been really volatile. There's been a lot of wicks. And so what does that look like on CME? And again, we got this box. We're expecting to get rejected from this box at some point. And what does that look like? Well, with a 4-hour closure back above, put this wick right here at, I'd say right here at 20,500. So we've got another 2 hours and 57 minutes. If we close above there, I would expect that move to be initiated, range resolution, and I would expect the move to get going. First target, 21,245, probably going to be a pullback from there, and then next target to the top side of the range at 22.5. And could we get extended all the way to the top side of the range with a wick, some kind of a straight wick up into this area at 23,000? Yes, very, very likely. So that would be the move to the upside, and where does it get invalidated is the big question, and that's pretty easy. Any kind of a 4-hour closure back below 19,725 on CMEs or the 382 would invalidate this move, and I would say probably those downside targets we've been looking at are going to get hit. So a lot at stake. We'll see what happens. I'll bring you another video tomorrow. I'm going to sign out and let you have a blessed rest of your day. Take care.